Welcome to Big Boy Golf, and we are back for championship week.
That's not right.
He always says we're
That's
back.
not
We're
right.
always back. It's
I know.
it's a weekly
I was gonna say the
podcast.
same thing. He does always say we're back.
God
I'm
damn it.
tired. I'm tired of his openings.
It's not
I'm actually
considered
tired.
Yeah. It's not considered championship week. That's not like a thing. You know what I mean?
not a
It's the PGA Championship. It's not, you know.
Yeah,
He made it sound like the Champions Tour or something.
We gotta work on. We gotta work on him. We gotta. Help
We
him.
can't be too mean because he's not here. But I mean, I might fire him at some point soon if he keeps it up.
All right. This is a big week. I mean, we got the PGA Championship, Kiawah Island, Ocean Course.
Nice
I
enunciation.
can't believe how. Is that right? Was that right?
Yeah.
No idea. Sounds good.
I know it does sound good. Must be
Kiawah.
right.
Kiawah.
I can't get over how long this course is. It's over 7,800 yards. You have it down as the longest in major history.
Yep.
Is it? Has there ever been a longer course in general that they've played? I can't imagine it.
I don't. Not that I know of.
If it's the longest course in PGA major history, that probably means history. It probably means it's the
probably
longest
have.
course in history.
Ever. Yeah. That's insane. I can't.
Crazy.
What do
It
we
doesn't
play? Like
compute.
6,000?
It doesn't compute. Yeah, we play like 6,200.
Yeah. I like to play like 59. That's my sweet spot.
Doesn't make sense.
So 7,800 yards, par 72. Pete Dye design, which we love. The last time they played here was 2012. Rory freaked out a little bit, and you had a lot of kind of no names at the top of the board there.
Yep. Keegan came third.
Oh, Keegan too.
Which is weird because he's won in the model, and he won the PGA Championship in 2011, the year before they were there.
It really tickles my pickle, guys. You know how much I love Keegan Kitty Clubs.
Keegan Kitty Clubs.
He's doing something lately, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He waggle that shit, man.
How do you not love? We'll get into it, but how do you not love a bomber? 7,800 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I think it's long. It's obviously longer than it was in 2012, but not by like a crazy amount. And if you look at that leaderboard, it's not necessarily the bombers. You know, I mean, Rory is a bomber. He's more of a bomber now than he was then. But you know, behind him, it's a lot of people that are good drivers. You know, you got your Justin Rose, you got your Keegan. You know, even Steve Stricker. Steve Stricker's has always been a short hitter, but it's all about gaining strokes off the tee by hitting those fairways, you know.
Tell me why you didn't put driving distance in your stat model.
Because it's factored into the strokes gained off the tee.
Okay.
So I didn't feel like it was exactly that point, that list of people. It's like they're not crazy bombers. You don't have I'm trying to think of who was around in 2012 that was a big bomber, probably Tiger. I don't know, but you know, it's not necessarily that you have to be a big bomber. It's more important that you're hitting fairways and you're gaining strokes off the tee. You're not just bombing it out there and
right.
I don't think you can bomb and gouge this course. I think you're going to be in trouble. I showed that stat, greens and regulation from the fairway. It's 68%. From if you miss the fairway, it's 38%, 39%. So you got to hit fairways. You can't just bomb it and spray it and miss fairways. You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be missing greens, and you know that's where the bogeys come from.
So what else you liking? Give us your little breakdown here.
Yeah, I'm looking at ball striking because it basically tee to green. You gotta be able to get some scoring opportunities. So ball striking a little around the green for when you miss. Off the tee, I'm real big on off the tee. Fairways gained for what I just said. Then par fours, 450 to 500, which is a majority of them are that length. And then I did a proximity from 200 plus. All the par threes are right around that 200, a little over 200 range. And then I just factored in a little approach game so you can stack out and you can get you can get some birdies. But yeah, you got to hit fairways. You can't be spraying it into the fescue and there's these wastelands. If they were playing the 2012 round on Golf Channel, and I was watching a little bit of it. It's like there's no real bunkers, but it's like just a long section of just sand. So it's almost feels like a links course. But yeah, I think the key is going to be hitting those fairways.
So our blended model has your stat model at 55%, their recent form 21%, Pete Dye design courses strokes gain 12%, and Windy AF strokes gain 12%. Georgie, Windy AF. Are we going to see some Windy AF?
Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, about my beautiful friend known as the Earth. The Hawaiian Islands are called a hotspot island archipelago, which means different than many other islands that form from volcanoes. You actually have a hole in the Earth's surface under the Pacific Ocean where magma just bubbles up to the surface. As the Pacific plate shifts over time, islands form above that hot spot where magma comes up. So this island, Kauai, also where they
Kiawah.
It's not Kauai. Kauai's
on.
in Hawaii.
Kawhi Leonard.
He said
Right,
Kauai.
what?
It's Kiawah.
Kiawah's on Kauai Island.
Kiawah Island. Kauai Island is Hawaii. Are you in Hawaii in your mind right now?
Hang on a second.
Because we're in
Whoa.
it's North Carolina. We're in North Carolina, bro. So you gotta. I don't know if we gotta backspace, delete.
Hang on a
that.
second.
We're gonna be circling back. We're gonna circle back to
God. Oh my
Stormy
Jesus.
Georgie. He's
Hang
on the
a
wrong
second.
side of the fucking planet.
Yeah, this isn't good. He was looking
Guys,
at a course in
I gotta-
Kauai. This is
I gotta
embarrassing.
tell you, I just drove across the country. I can barely see straight. I don't know. I was on the not only in the wrong time zone, I was nearly off the continent.
You were on the wrong side of the world. Other than that, you were killing
I was
it with your.
so excited.
I was
to
like,
talk-
"There's volcanoes in
Yeah, I
North
was
Carolina?
into the magma talk.
I was
liked it.
really excited to talk to you guys about Hawaii. I'm glad that I did. You can store that in your back pocket. We'll come back later. No idea what's happening
right.
with the weather. You're gonna have to come back to me.
That's awesome. Well, you know what? Darksky.net's really good. We'll look it up
Oh.
ourselves.
It's South Carolina, by the way. I was saying North Carolina. We are a steaming mess right now. But let's move on.
I'm going to talk some golfers right now. Looking at our blended model, there's a nice little mix of guys that like Pete Dye, and we love our guys that are Pete Dye guys. And one that stands out to me is Webby. Webby. I like him a lot this week. 45-1 is a great line for him. I also like Rahm a lot, but it's way too low at 14, right?
Yeah. In a dope field like this, it's hard to. And he hasn't been quite right, Rahm. I mean, we had him a couple weeks ago, and here's the thing: Webby withdrew from Wells Fargo with a neck injury, so that's something to look at. But I mean, he's great with long irons. If he does miss the greens, he's amazing around the greens.
He can get hot as shit with his putter.
He hits fairways and he can get hot as shit. And he's a Carolina boy. I don't know if north and south or where he's from exactly, but it's somewhere in that area. So it's like, he's probably played here. And I like Webby. I'm looking at him hard. What number is he in my blended model?
He's 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that's juicy at 45-1. And I think you're getting that 45-1 because he's coming off an injury. But who knows? He might have just not felt right and he wanted to get right for this week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do like him. I actually like Paul Casey too. I like him. Another Pete Dye guy, another guy that can handle the wind. We've seen him play pretty good in the last few months too. George,
what about DJ?
My stress levels through the roof.
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
I'm looking at the weather for South Carolina, where this tournament's being played. And it looks like the wind's actually not that bad. It looks like really nice weather, with winds, 10 to 15 miles per hour over the weekend. No
But
sweat
isn't
off
it
our
true that it could get gusty at any moment when you're on the coast like that? It's like you don't know when it's hard to kind of predict the winds, right?
It can be, but it's usually actually not the case. Usually when you're on the shore, it can be even more predictable.
Up, boys?
Hey,
there he is.
We're back.
Donnie Dickerson. We'll talk about your intro in a little bit.
Did Ron's computer load yet? Or are we still waiting for him?
I don't know, bro. I was here before you, so.
Oh, snap.
Fred, you missed it. George started giving us the weather for Hawaii. He thought we
Not
were
only
in
the
Kauai.
weather, I was talking about geological history here. I was going billions of years back, talking about the beauty of Hawaii. And then
We're in South Carolina.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's that
Oh,
archipelago, I think, at one point.
I did. I dropped that
I was listening.
multi-syllable word. Anyway, the weather's going to be nice, and wind is usually fairly predictable at the coast because you don't have much friction because there's only water. Back to
Rock,
you, fuck.
Rock, you just brought up DJ. I do like. Oh God, I love it.
Sorry.
I do like DJ. I think he shows up in this spot. I think
I just
his
panicked.
length
I just
helps
panicked
out.
for a second because I thought I didn't hit record. But we're good. We're good.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh my
We're good.
God, what did I just walk into?
Everything's
Derailed.
fine. Everything's fine. Carry on.
Derailed.
Dustin Johnson.
All right, here's the thing about DJ. Also withdrew from an injury last week, but there was also some footage of him on social media doing backflips off like a yacht.
What did
So-
he hurt?
Can
Did he
he
hurt his
stop?
nose?
He hurt his
Stop.
knee. His knees. Yeah, he claimed he hurt his knee, but
gotta
I don't know.
stop.
He's getting it back together, but I don't know. He's just such a goof, but he's the best player in the world. You know,
He's not bad.
I don't think you can count him out here with a long course like this. Major guy,
loves
performer under
Hawaii.
pressure.
Loves Hawaii.
He loves
Stop.
Hawaii.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
Let's get into some picks. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All
All right. That's me, ladies and gentlemen. Luckily, I've got my head screwed on. Coming at you with the Flying Embers first round flyer. Flying Embers.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Before we get started, can I just a little shout out that I hit my Flying Embers first round flyer last week with Jordan Spieth. I had to share it because
Props.
somebody else went low, but it's the first, I think that's our first round
I think
leader
it might
hit.
be. I think it might be. How far are you in the
So,
lead
and
now?
Well, it only paid 14 units because it was 28, and I was divided by 2 because I was sharing it. So I'm
14's good.
I'm about 6 units ahead of you there, Georgie.
Not after this week, and I'll
How many-
tell you
Why
why.
are you ahead of Freddie?
I was
Freddie-
up there.
I'm
I was
ahead of
so- I
Freddie
was
by
so close.
75 units.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
You're not too far behind him though.
I
Like,
know.
It's not good.
I'm not laughing.
we're gonna get it's major week, and we hit the first major of the year with Hideki. We're gonna
It's
hit this one.
championship. It's championship week, right?
No, Freddie, it's not called championship week. Your intro, but we'll talk about that later. George, go ahead. Go with your Flying Embers.
All right,
Please.
here we go. I mean, all the freaking helium's out of my balloon at this point. Sanjay M, first round flyer.
I think he withdrew. I swear to God.
Get the
no.
fuck out of here.
I think he withdrew. I can't
swear to
find
God.
odds on him.
I don't have a backup. I'll tell you that right now. I don't.
I don't.
I don't know.
I was trying to find odds on him, and I couldn't find odds on him.
Wait,
Hold
I
on.
got
Let me look.
odds. My site is terrible. I will say that.
Dude, it's called, hold on. It's called the PGA Championship.
Yeah, but it's not called championship week.
I didn't say championship week.
You did.
Oh,
You
yes,
said
you
we're
did.
back.
Sure did.
Championship week. You did.
Hmm.
We have it on tape.
That's all right, Freddie.
Freddie, it's not the worst thing that's happened on this podcast.
I do not have any odds on him. I don't know what's going on. We'll have to look into
well,
it.
I'm taking him. I could
All
care
right.
less. I got him at plus 6,600, 66 to 1 is what that's also known as.
All right.
All right. I think we're
Fair
going
enough.
with me, right? I don't have the thing in front of me. Ron, confirm. Me? Flying
Sure.
Embers?
Yeah.
Flying Embers, first round flyer. Colin Morikawa.
Ooh.
Safe bet.
Ooh.
Safe.
40 to 1. 40 to 1.
Is it 40 to 1? Wow.
It's 40 to 1.
That's surprising to me.
Wow.
All right. I'm between two. One of the guys I just mentioned is very low odds to win the tournament, which makes me want to take him for first round leader because you always seem to get a little bit better odds with that. That's John Rahm. I'm going to check out now what that is. Leader after round 1, 33 to 1. Now, you got to like that.
That is
Gotta like that. My
good.
other guy, which I know Rock always likes, is it's 66 to 1. So you know what? I'm gonna go for him. Corey Connors.
Ooh.
Corey Connors.
Ooh,
first
nice.
leader, 66 to 1. What do you think, Rock?
Listen, I like that. I think he's a ball striker. He's gonna get tee to green. He's gonna make a lot of greens and regs. Can he get the putter going? Sometimes he can. Sometimes he can't. I'm tempted to go with Keegan. But I think I'm gonna go Hovland. Hovland, first round, Flying Embers, first round leader. I got him at 33 as well. You like that?
You're on a Hovland. You're on a Hovland tear right now. I don't blame you.
If Stormy's weather forecast and wind forecast is off, and it is windy,
Which wouldn't surprise
I did see that
anybody
Hovland
based on
struggles
my
in the wind.
history. This podcast.
I did see that Hovland struggles in the wind. So we'll see what happens with that.
It's not going to be that windy.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll see.
Putting the foot down.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Outrights.
Yeah, let's do it. Freddie.
All right. Didn't know it was me. Outright pick of the week, championship week. We are going with hold on. I had my sheet here.
Oh, we're a goddamn mess.
I have lost it a couple times on this podcast already.
I was bleeding. You know what? I'm going back to the well. Willie Zalatoris.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how he plays here, to be honest. The glorious hair of his.
I'm going to Will. My man Will.
I hope he's taking a week off wearing the hat, though.
What's his odds?
To win?
Oh, I see. At 55.
Yeah.
I don't dislike that. I mean, he's played so well, and he obviously is unfazed by any kind of tournament after seeing what he did at the Masters. So
it's hole to hole with him. I don't think he really cares.
Yeah,
All
and the
right.
thing with that is, it's like he's 55, and then there's some other guys below him that like don't win. You know, I mean, even Xander's 22 to 1. He can't seem to get it done in a big spot. You know, Finau's 40 to 1. We know his history.
Speaking of Tony,
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh no.
Wow.
when was the last time we saw him at 40 to 1?
Been a while.
Well, he was that high a few weeks ago, but I think I don't know.
I think he was
I think
33.
I've
mid-30s.
talked about this before. We all know that he can get more out of the tank than most guys. I think you're going to see him turn it up a notch here. I'm not saying he's going to go ham sandwich, but I think he's going to unleash a little bit. I think you're going to see some length from him. I think he's going to be top 3 driving distance in the field in this tournament.
He's gonna hit fairways.
Well, that's to be seen. I don't know if he is or not. But if he does, that puts him right at the top, in my opinion. I'm going to take a flyer on at 40 to 1. I mean, I gotta, if I'm ever going to bet him, I got to take him at 40 to 1 here. I like his length. I think he does something. The pressure's not as much on him, which I think is going to be a good thing for him. I also like Morikawa at 30 to 1.
Hold on, before you pick, can I just give you one stat on Tony
Please.
Finau?
Please.
He's 134th in the field in fairways gained.
Yang.
I told you, if you miss fairways, you're only hitting greens 39% of the time. You want to be able to get up. You want to be getting up and down with Tony Finau.
Oh man, that's a lot to throw poor Ron.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
seriously.
I don't want to screw you up, and then you don't take him, and then he wins, and then you're kicking me. I like him a lot this week too for different reasons. I'm just trying to give you all the information.
Why he's thinking about that? Can we just acknowledge his tan? He has a beautiful tan.
Oh, dude, he's.
I was just saying,
glowing.
I'm in Florida. I thought I was tan, and then I come on this Zoom, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's Ron.
Ron's beautiful. He's got white teeth, tan
Yeah.
face.
His skin looks porcelain.
Man.
Yeah, you
Wow.
look great. He looks real
Wow.
handsome. Real handsome.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate
All
that.
right, back to Tony.
I got to stick with him. I'm too superstitious. I can't leave him once I set him. And I also said Morikawa, so I got to tickle him too. 30 to 1 Morikawa, I feel, is really good, especially with his long iron game. But I'm going to stick with Tony. I like Tony. Dude, it's 7,800 yards. I don't care what you say. I know you said that the history here wasn't long bombers. I gotta go with somebody that can get the ball way down there. I'm taking the chance on him hitting fairways at 40 to 1. I think it's worth the chance. I'm going with it.
Okay.
I agree. I like it, Ron. All right, Rock.
This is tough. I have not decided at all.
There's a lot of juicy stuff out there this week. I will say that.
While you're thinking, I missed the intro and all the beginning. Did we talk about the blue hat, the new blue hat?
It's pimp. I love it.
I talked about it with
I like
George.
that.
What about the T-shirt?
I didn't even realize that.
T-shirt's
Oh,
nice.
I
Wow.
saw the t-shirt. I like the t-shirt a lot.
T-shirt's nice. I love the hat though. The hat looks like
Look,
high quality. That
The
blue
hat's
is
got
sick.
the thing on the back.
Oh,
How much swag?
Listen, I
you
tried.
bought?
Listen, I tried to get you guys. You know, you guys weren't. I said I need. What do you want? What sizes? What styles? I don't know what you want. I'll get you swag. I'm making it happen.
You're
I also
ordering
got.
away.
I also got a poster. Big Boy Golf.
wait. Aside from the one that's in the bathroom,
No, that's the one that was in the bathroom. I
He
gotta
moves
fix
it. He moves it.
I move
Yeah.
it.
takes it with him.
Yeah, I bring it wherever I go.
Smart.
I put it in my golf cart when I go.
Uh huh.
I don't know what to do, guys.
I might get a flag.
What?
How about
I
this?
might get a big ass flag and just throw it in the back of the golf cart every time I play. That'd be awesome.
Why don't you tell me who you're between? I'll tell you who I like, and you go opposite. I can give you a guaranteed winner.
Smart.
All right, Burger and Webby.
I lean Burger all day on here.
I'll take Webb Simpson. Chuck.
Oh, poor
Webb.
Webby. He's been hurting. I would love to say Webby just been hurting. He hasn't.
I'm
been
gonna tell you
himself.
something right now. Whether you said Burger or Webb, I was going Webb. I was sold on Webb. I like Webb. I like Answer a lot too. I already met him.
Even with his recent form and his neck issue.
He hasn't been bad recent form, but he bailed on Wells Fargo with a neck injury. But I think that's why you're getting 45 to 1 on Webb Simpson. It's normally in the 20s. You know. You want me to read?
I love Webb. I love Webb.
Love him. We all love him. He's a freaking favorite of the big
Yeah,
boys.
I mean, I
that's
go
for
with
sure.
him. I've gone with him a lot this year. His last handful of starts: 9th, 12th, missed cut at the Players, 6th, 42nd, 4th, 17th, 37th, 10th, 17, 13, 8, 12,
Okay.
6th, 3rd. Like,
Wow.
the dude's a
Wow.
lot of top 20s up in that biatch.
And that biatch.
All right. I have a question. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going with it. Here's my pick. He's 6'3". He's tall, gets a lot of torque. He's 40 years old. He's 195 pounds. He turned pro in 1998 from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Johannesburg.
Johan is not his name. His name is Justin Rose.
Oh,
I
I
didn't even
don't
know
know
he
if he
was.
has
I
this-
had no idea he was born in South
He went
Africa.
pro in 98.
Yep.
He's been around that long.
Do you want to know how little respect he's getting, guys? He's 100 to 1.
my man was winning
He's-
the Masters for 3 rounds.
He's 100 to 1. His name is Justin Rose, just because he had a terrible, as though he had like a flu or a stomach virus at Valspar. I don't know what happened. But I mean, that's crazy. The man hits fairways when he's on like nobody else. So I'm going Justin Rose, and I'm hitting him hard.
Played well here last time, top 5.
Mm-hmm. He
He's
loves
up,
Hawaii.
Those odds are nuts.
A lot of similarities, Hawaii and South Carolina. They both have trees. All right. It's
Are we on?
time.
Are we on to value?
Oh, yeah, baby.
I gotta stick to the model, man. I mean, the
Oh.
guy that's sitting number 2 is 150 to 1 on the model. How do you ignore that? Number 2,
Grillo?
Grill.
Grill.
I
What are you
mean,
doing with him?
he's a
Yeah.
windy guy. He's a die guy. He's a recent form guy. He's a stat model guy. He's everybody's guy. The only other one I'd consider after him is Charlie Hoffman, but his head's too big.
This has got a
Um,
humongous head.
Huge.
And then Bubba,
And
and then
his
Bubba's
glasses.
at 100 to 1. He's 13th in the model, but Bubba can go spray city.
What about Keegan, who's first in the model at 90 to 1?
Well, I
No.
mean, we've mentioned Keegan a lot
No.
already.
Don't say too much.
And then the guy that's right behind Bubba is my boy Chris Kirk at 200. God, I love Chris Kirk. You know what?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that Chris Kirk
looking it
number's
up.
nice.
Uh-oh.
I'm
You
looking
said
it up.
Kirk, you got all
Chris
you got all
Kirk, top
excited.
20. I got plus 400. Top 20.
I
That's juicy.
am. I'm looking at him top 30. I'm taking him top 30.
Wow.
Top
What do you got?
30 plus 300.
Wow. I like
wow.
it.
Wait, Kirk?
Kirk,
Mhm. Captain
top 30
Kirk.
plus 300. Ship it.
Beam me up, Scotty.
I may tickle that. I like it. I like that a
You'll
lot.
tickle it.
It tickles my pickle. I'll tell you that right now.
Tickle it.
I think it's my turn. Is it my turn? It is my turn. Oh, boys, I'm so excited. This got left to me. His name's been said a few times. He plays with little tiny sticks and a really long putter. My buddy, sweetest smile on tour and bedroom eyes, Keegan Bradley.
Ah,
I
By the
got
way,
him.
He looks like a My Buddy doll.
He
doesn't
does. He does. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right. He's very proportionate. I'm going top 10
Oh.
plus
Oh.
plus 650. That's what I see. Could probably get him 700.
Dude, his top 20 is plus 225.
Yep, not enough for me. I'm going 650. I think he finishes third.
Wow.
Calling
Wow. Wow.
it. Finishes third at -8.
I like his driving prowess.
He's very prowessy with the driver.
Fred.
all right. Value pick. I am going with our favorite, the guy who knows how to cheat and win every time, Patrick Reed, top 10 plus 300. We love
Man.
him. Love him to hate him.
On the PGA Tour, if you cheat and you win, you win.
Yeah. He does it well. He does it well. You can't be mad at him.
Man. I
Many
hate
people
that-
are.
I hate that you've been the mush lately and you just might have mushed one of my favorite golfers. Because if he's not gonna come top 10, he's not gonna win. You know what I mean?
How do you figure that? Because he misses fairways all day long. Right? Because he's
ball won't plug.
because he's really good around the green, though. I mean, it kind of makes up for it. He's kind of he's an anomaly in that sense.
He's 51st in the field. In
Oh wow,
fairways.
that surprises me. I thought he would have been higher than that. Like worse.
You want
than
to try
that.
to try to guess who's number one in the field in fairways gained? I think he's
More-
also the shortest hitter on tour.
Shortest. It's not Morikawa.
No. Morikawa is 8th.
Oh wow. Number
Keegan
one.
Kitty Glove is 6th.
Is it
Unreal.
Brian Harmon?
No. I like Brian Harmon a lot this week. So speaking of him, I may go value with him. But it was Brendan Todd.
Oh, wow.
Todd.
Todd.
It goes
Oh, that-
Todd, Corey Connors, Answer, Reevy, Stricker, Keegan,
Corey
M.
Connors is second.
Wow. And he's a bomber a
Wow.
little bit, right?
He's the number one
Yeah,
ball
he's a good
striker in the field.
Right now.
Wow.
God, I love that. Let's be all over him. Can he be a people's pick?
I think he is. But before that,
His odds aren't that great. It's the only thing.
They're
I'm
not
gonna
bad.
go.
Get it.
Crunch it out.
I'm between Harmon and Hoffman.
You love H's.
I don't like Hoffman's head.
I don't like his head.
I hate it.
We're
too
saying a
big.
lot of H words and it's freaking me out.
Harmon
You know
and
I love
Hoffman's head.
Harmon. You know I love Harmon.
How much?
I'm gonna go with Harmon. Top 20. I don't know what it is.
Oh, let's find it. Nope. My
Plus
website's not working.
275. Plus 275. I wanted a little more juice than that.
Yeah, it's not that much juice. Might not be worth the squeeze. We'll find out.
I talked myself into a Keegan top 20 plus 225. I'm definitely hitting that.
I might hit him top 20, top 10, and top 5.
Yeah. I'm going to go Corey Connors to win top 5, top 10, top 20, top 30. First round leader.
Oh my
Well, I was gonna say
God.
first round leader was your first round leader.
Yeah. Everywhere. Everywhere.
I could get on board with that.
What else we got?
People's pick. We've talked a lot about Keegs. We've talked a lot about Connors.
I don't want to do Keegs. Don't do Keegs. Don't do that.
The only thing with Connors is his odds aren't very good.
What are his odds?
I mean, top 10 plus 650 is pretty juicified. What did he finish third last year? Keegan? Talking about Keegan. Kitty clubs.
Hmm.
He can see the ball so well. He's only 3 feet away from it every time he swings.
Connors is only 15 points lower than Keegan, and I think you're getting a better player.
Fine.
Although Keegan's won a PGA Championship before, so we know he can do it.
Championship week.
All right. I'm listen. I'm not going to push Keegan. If you guys want to go,
Aren't we doing 2? Don't we always do 2? Why don't we do both of them?
we haven't
right,
done
let's
2
do-
the last couple weeks, but we can.
Yeah, let's do 2. Let's do 2.
It's championship week. We got to do 2.
I take
That's true.
Connors. I take
So many
Connors.
champions.
I take
Okay.
Connors.
Connors.
What's
what?
the bet though? Top 5?
Why don't we do top 5s for both of them?
I like
One of
that.
them-
I like
one of them-
that.
One of them's coming top 5.
I like that.
Let's see the odds.
It's got to be
This-
double digits.
I'll find the best odds and I'll bet it and I'll.
Corey
share-
Connors
I'll
plus
text it with you
900, I
guys.
believe.
I think I can
That's
beat
it?
that. I think I can beat that.
My shit's not working right now. Somebody's gonna pick me up.
Did you say
think
top, you said top 5s, right?
Yeah, I think I can beat plus 900. I'll
All
look
right,
on
beat
the
it.
I'll look on the oddschecker.com. I'm giving them a little shout out.
For anyone that's interested, South Carolina is just below North Carolina on the map.
Any other
guarantee
last
you that
thoughts?
that's right.
Back to you.
Back to you, Chuck.
Any other thoughts, my boys?
Yeah, I have one thought. I've never heard of, or if I have, I forgot the grass on the greens, paspalum.
Paspalum.
Can someone
Ron.
explain that to me? Anybody know anything about paspalum?
No.
I know
Mm.
it's slower than
That's too big of a
most
deep
greens.
dive.
I know it's going to be a little slow this week, so
Paspalum is a genus of plant in the grass family. The group is widespread across much of Asia, Africa, Australia, and the Americas, commonly known as Paspalum bachia grasses. This isn't helpful at all. Thanks, Wikipedia,
No.
for nothing.
by the way, I got Keegan at 13-1 on points bet, top 5, and Connors 10-1.
Well done. Well done.
That's not bad for both. I like that. Oh, people, we're paying you big if we get a winner with our value bets.
Get me a picture, Georgie.
Yeah.
I'll work on it. I can barely see straight at this point. I'll do my
You're fine.
best.
All
All right,
Let's
boys.
get a win.
All right. Championship week. Have a
Good
good one.
stuff. Hawaii's beautiful.